Cooling housing market. Idaho, Colorado, Utah. Sellers drop prices in July. Nearly 70% of sellers in Boise, Idaho cut their asking price. This is the beginning, guys. I know a lot of you guys are sitting there saying, no, but the prices are still too high. What are you talking about? Yes, you are absolutely right. The prices are still too high, but we're starting to see the cracks in the housing market. We're starting to see the bubble pop. Again, when it comes to housing, houses don't drop like overnight, guys. That's just not the way it works. It takes months. And especially in this economy, this is a totally different type of crash that we're going to experience. Remember, we have inflation, and that is going to make all the difference. Why? Because it's making everything expensive, but it is slowing down the economy. I think in general, my view is that naturally the economy is slowing down, but then you have the feds freaking out about inflation and they're raising the rates, so they're artificially slowing it down even faster, right? So now we have two things happening, right? We have a naturally occurring slowdown, right? And why do we have a naturally occurring slowdown? Well, I'll tell you, because we shut down for coronavirus. You know, a lot of things were thrown all out of whack. A lot of companies, let me give you a quick example of what I mean, okay? You have a company, for example, like Lululemon, right? They make the athletic clothing very, very popular. I mean, just kind of exploded into the market. They're almost like one of the top in the market. It's kind of crazy though when you think about retail shops selling apparel, how you could literally go from 0 to 100 overnight, right? Like I feel like Lululemon just had some crazy fast success. Anyways, getting back to the story. Coronavirus shuts down, right? The government basically forces everybody not to go to work. Some people kept their jobs, but a lot of retail stores basically they shut down their doors. They couldn't, they told their employees, they laid off their employees. And for the government to keep everybody basically living and affording food and whatever, they started giving out unemployment, but on top of the unemployment, they were giving extra money, like COVID relief money. There was people making more money with unemployment and COVID relief than when they were, working at stores like Lululemon, for example, right? They were just making more money. And what ended up happening is, if you worked at Dairy Queen for, 3 months, you just got the job and suddenly coronavirus happened, you literally walked into like $40,000 just sitting home playing video games, right? That's kind of what happened because all you had to do was show that you got laid off, and a lot of people got laid off. So how does that tie in? When all these like young kids basically got all this money, these early young 20s, what did we see? We saw, Lululemon go out of stock, right? Why? Because these companies that, like, for example, they buy products from China, just as an example, not saying Lululemon, I don't know where Lululemon gets their clothing, but as a whole, right? China shuts down. So then here in the United States, we had limited supply of goods. And then you have all these kids, these 20-year-olds with a ton of money, and they're buying stuff that they've been waiting to buy it for such a long time. So suddenly all these companies, run out. What we saw in 2021 was companies reporting record profits. And you think, like, how could they record record profits? Basically, they sold out of their inventory. But here's the problem that I see is that now you have a lot of people not getting that COVID relief money. Those checks are gone, right? So that money is not being pumped into the economy. People already got all their toys, their Lululemons, their bicycles, their skateboards, whatever it is that they used to buy that. They already got it, right? So that they don't need to keep buying more of it. So I could expect a lot of retail shops to basically have less sales as a result, right? And that's most likely what we're going to start to see happen. And, without that money being printed like it was, you could see that, we're seeing the opposite right now. We're seeing the government basically stop printing money and raising the rates on mortgages. So, and the feds, for loans. So it's all crazy right now. And It's not, like I said, it's not gonna happen overnight, right? This is the Boise metro area. This is the Redfin weekly housing market data. And you could see big sharp drop here coming in. It's falling. It's falling. It's not falling that fast, but it is falling. Now, if we see new listings, new people are still trying to list high. Now, blue is 2019. So when I look at the sale price, I definitely think before it's over, guys, I predict that the prices are going to be below 2019. Okay, so I would say that anybody that's buying right now, I gotta say, I don't think that's a good move. Personally, I just don't think it's a good move. I think a good move is gonna be people when they buy around that 2019 level. But again, there's so much happening that, if you find your dream house, there's nothing wrong with buying, even if you buy high, because at the end of the day, properties do go up in price over time. But I'm thinking things are moving way, way too fast right now. And I think for me personally, I just want to sit in the sidelines and just monitor it, because where are we going to be in a year from now? That is going to be, I couldn't even tell you. I really couldn't even tell you. That's how volatile times we're in. So, wow, crazy stuff. Now, I want to say thank you for everyone that's been watching my videos, supporting my channel, liking my videos, leaving comments. It means so much to me. You have no idea. If you're new to my channel and you like what I have to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.